Sure looks like the big guy got his 10%. Republicans giving folks what they say is the clearest evidence yet between Joe Biden's bank account and Hunter's cash flow from China, specifically in the form of this very here check made out to Joe Biden for 40 grand from his brother's wife. James Comer says that dough could be traced directly back to the commies.
We've already proven that he met with all the people that sent his family money. We've proven that Joe Biden's lied countless times to the American people about his knowledge and involvement of his family's shady business dealings. We've proven the family had over 20 shell companies. We've proven they've had all these bank accounts. Now we have enough bank accounts in, Sean, where we can actually trace the money back to the source. So we found the check to Joe Biden. This is the second check in a week. The first one was for $200,000. This one was for $40,000. But what's most alarming about this $40,000 check, it traces directly back to China.
The GOP breaking down the tangled web of money transfers. It all starts with China wiring Hunter's company $5 million. Out of that cut, Hunter gets $400,000. Do the math, 40 grand out of 400,000, 10% for the big guy. Pretty simple. But Democrats have a simpler explanation.
Two brothers loan each other money, they pay it back. Not in office. End of story. No evidence. We're back to the same thing. Listen, James, this is your friend Jared talking to you. Don't make me continue to embarrass you in committee. I actually feel bad when I make you look like a fool because I'm just exposing what you're doing.
So, Harold, the Dems' excuse, bros being bros. Here's 40K, here's 200K. Sure, it's traced back to China, but that's what bros do. They also got 200 shell companies. What family doesn't have 200 shell companies? After all, they have a beach house. You need the shells. At this point, Harold, isn't it time to stop carrying water for the most corrupt administration in the history of this country?
No answer.
Israel is under attack. Ukraine needs money, and these guys. I felt bad for Mike Johnson, who I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but I thought he gave a really, really good first day speech, and I think he's trying his hardest to manage a group of guys, manage men and women there. I think Jared Moskowitz, who we've had on the show, we showed him on the show in the last several days talking about Israel, and we were in agreement with him. I don't know where the evidence is. This is not how I would necessarily do business. I don't
Illegal
tend
business.
to do business in China. But he was not in office. If the check said loan repayment, who are we to believe, James Comer or them? So I'm more focused on Israel and Ukraine.
Ah, nice deflection, Mr. Ford Jr. So, Brian, I guess China to the Bidens is actually a Chinese laundry.
Right. I think you could say that. Absolutely. Very
I just
clever.
did.
I know you did. If you bring a shell company to your ear, can you hear the ocean? I'm just wondering. Okay. Finally, I just want to continue to work.
That's a good Fox and Friends question.
Thank you very much. Am I the first one ever to be in the recipient of a Dana Perino heckle? This is unbelievable. All right.
Good, Dana. Make it easy.
I know. It's okay. Know what bothers me most about this?
What?
The dealings they do with the CEFC company is funding the Belt and Road program, which was derived and created just to undermine American influence in these developing areas. And it's worked. They just had a major conference again. Yeah, it's been ineffective in some places, but it was created to undermine American leadership everywhere. And he had no problem sleeping at night investing in this company. And also, in this story, they talk about Hunter editorial today coming out saying everyone's jumping all over me, humiliating me because of my addiction. Last time, nobody cares about your addiction. It's about why your dad would put you out in high-stakes international business under different pseudonames and put you there to finance the entire family, knowing you walk the tightrope every single day of emotional balance. Nobody cares about your addiction. It's what you were up to. And if someone would be transparent, James Comer wouldn't have to go through this.
I love that he says that it's only because he's the son of the president. If he wasn't, he'd probably be in jail, Katie.
Yeah,
the headline, I think, Hunter Biden, I fought to get sober. Political weaponization of my addiction hurts more than me. Is he using this as a cover or a deflection, much like Harold did earlier?
They have put story after story after story out about Hunter Biden's addiction because they want to use it to distract away from the family business that Joe Biden said never existed. You know, let's just hold Joe Biden to his own standard of what he said. He said, I never spoke to my son about his business dealings. Find out that's not true through lots of different evidence. Then he changes the story and says, I was never in business with my son. Then he says, show me the money, find me the money, show me the money. They find all these checks. So if you ask the question about who should be believed here, Joe Biden has set himself up to be disproven, knowing what he knows about the family business. So I don't think holding him to his own standard and holding Hunter to the standard that they have set for themselves is anything but following where they've told them to go.
Yeah, I know it sounds trite, Dana, but I'm going to say it. If this were a Republican, holy hell on a pancake.
Exactly, on a pancake. And pancakes can be delicious, but also fattening, so you don't want to.
Exactly.
Anyway, okay, this is a couple of things I was thinking. I don't even know how to use Venmo, okay?
Yeah.
I don't have a Venmo account yet. I'm working on it. Peter, if you could help me, because I understand that it's helpful. But to me, this seems like a very strange family.
Yeah.
Who is loaning all this money to your adult siblings? Like, we're all adults. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, how many people are like, I'm like, hey, I'm going to lend you $500,000, and then you're going to send me 40, and then you're going to send me 10, and you're going to send me 20, and then, like, they like need to have a family account. It's really kind of bizarre behavior. I'm not saying that's illegal, but anyway, the other thing
Not
is,
to mention sleeping with your widow's wife, but that's another story.
I mean,
All true.
Yes.
I mean, who among us?
Yes.
Okay? But also, here's the thing I also want to point out. I listened to a long podcast. It was very good. It was about this county in Washington State. They have voted for whoever has won the presidency for since 1980, okay? None of them ever bring up this issue when they're unhappy with Biden. They think he is too old. That's the number one thing. They're upset about inflation, the border, and crime. To me, almost about a year out from the 2024 election, if you don't have some smoking gun that's going to tip it all over, you have all of those issues to focus on. In addition to this, keep doing your hearings, whatever, but this is where Republicans can really win on those issues.
Maybe Joe Biden is the ancient Chinese secret.
Oh,
Throwback.
right.
Yeah.
Calgon.
Calgon, right? Can't do that
wasn't
commercial anymore.
Was that Calgon?
I think it was Calgon.
Yeah.
No,
It was,
Calgon was
yeah.
Take Me Away. No.
No, you're so young. Wasn't Calgon ancient Chinese?
No.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
Calgon, no, you guys, I'm pretty sure.
What was Ring Around the Collar?
Oh, who
Tide.
knows?
That was tied?
It was Calgon, wasn't it?
Calgon.
All right.
But Dana's never
I'm gonna
wrong.
have to
That's
look
the
it up.
problem.
This is why we're number one.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.